Hello, BAME Farm fans. Well, we're gonna go have a little bit of fun on the 730 case today because we can. It's been, well, a couple of days since we used it. Really got to figure out how to make the seat slide differently. Somewhere underneath here, we're gonna move it back because I'm sitting really close forward, and this gear shift is a real nut whacker. Well, let's see if it starts. I'm gonna be using my knee, but there's the key to shove in the clutch. Oh, that's annoying. Ah, safety features. So I didn't know that, but you gotta have the little high-low shifter right here in neutral. I guess I never pay attention to that. I'd always put that in neutral too, and that time I didn't. So safety features work. Let's find reverse and get out in the sunshine. Don't want to back out too fast. Love how slow that idles. Everybody watch your head. We're in the old farrowing barn and clearance is minimal. Who put that cat clutch back there? Geez, we did not plan this well. When they said Comfort King, I mean they meant it for, you know, late 60s engineering. It's a pretty nice ride. Good spring seat. We sit up high. We can see everything. Pretty easy power steering. Starts right up. The cream is easy on the eyes. Oh, there's our victim we're gonna drag around, getting the disc out. The old Ford disc. Should be good size for this. Just gotta move some of my flooring back there out of the way. Yeah, I used the disc to hold flooring while we were working on the bin. Still have one more to finish, but lo and behold, the weather's decent, so we got to work on that. Been cornering the market on grain bin floors, can't you tell? One left to do. So good old Ford disc hiding in the grass. I might need myself a string. Gotta learn the tricks of hooking up by yourself. Well, we had to take a quick little adventure because Case had their own hydraulic ends. Like these, it's not John Deere. It wasn't International, definitely wasn't Pioneer. Let's see, this is the lift hose, and I'm assuming right is lift. If not, it is now. We just got to move the lever the other way. So yeah, had to quick see Craig to get the adapters for this thing. So now we're all set. Now we can go out and play and enjoy a classic tractor turning some dirt. Oh, come on. Oh. Always more than one way to skin a cat here. There we go, that end's in. That end, come on. You gonna close? Come on. It's not in there, but it's in there. There we go, now it locked. Okay, now that we're thoroughly oily, let's go play with our tractor. Well, we have hydraulic levers and we have the disc. Let's try the outside one. That makes sense to be the top, right? Oh man, I guessed correctly. Good job, everybody. We did it. We'll sneak on out of here and get back to the little garden plot. Now I gotta safety features. Had to put it in neutral to start it. Gotta take the brake off too. 10 feet of Ford disc coming through. Well, here we are right behind the greenhouse. I'm going real slow. I'm only in third gear. Just because it's a small area on a new tractor to me. But we're running. We're finding out how hard packed this is, or maybe the chickens, or there's just that much sod. Somebody didn't move a garden hose out of the way quick enough. But we'll probably take this time to reposition the camera for a view not from my perspective, just because it is a little loud up there. But get ready for a time lapse and we'll see a pass of the disc across, and we'll try to get this grass turned up. Dad came out here and mowed it off. There was probably more weeds than grass, except for in a couple of places. And you can even kind of tell there was a row here and a row here that we did use the raised bed layer, which is fine. We'll get good raised spots established, putting the rows in probably the exact same spots as last year. Just how it happens. I'm trying to clean up this one end. Whew. That way I'm going a little slower. It's very tight. Like, I'm not worried about working the rest of this. This might be silage, corn, or beans on the hill. So I'm not in too big a hurry to get that tilled up yet. Oh, listen to that 4-cylinder bark. That's a gasoline, but it runs good. The detent works best for going down, not up. I found that out. Okay, one last pass here and we'll call it good enough to rototill. You can almost see exactly where the beds were last year. Like all the raised beds. I didn't double disc it. That's just in the center. There wasn't enough dirt there for the cultivator to fill in. And the drawbar on this tractor might be a little lower than where the disc is set. So we're pulling a little heavy on the front. But I'm good about splitting my middles and mixing it up, so we're not ridging it that way, really. Okay, one last time across the end. Hopefully that's a good enough definition for Dad of what is yard and what is tilled. That way we don't have a tilled up yard. We have a nice, lovely garden in the making. Whew. Hopefully everybody can hear me talk when we are facing forward. Oh, hey, hello there. Maple tree. Oh, let's back out of this. Oh, we can hear ourselves think now. I probably shouldn't idle it down so much, because that's most likely testing out just how well the radiator's keeping this thing cool. And I'm just guessing, based on 4 cylinders and rough size of the tractor, that we should be able to pull a 10-foot disc fairly well, just like the 6610. The radiator fan, it can move some air. It's warm, but I wouldn't say it's overly hot. I'm sure the block has got some warmth to it. You can definitely warm up your leftovers for lunch. Well, we're just taking this view now for a glamour shot, since, you know, I was trying to be cameraman and chief operator there on the tractor. So hopefully the slow-mo shot going back and forth is sufficient. And tomorrow is planned, not in video world, but in real life, that we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna take the 730 out and I'll be turning some more dirt with a different tillage tool. Yeah, it's gonna be some good old-fashioned tillage going on tomorrow. That is the plan. Assuming everything goes well enough here, getting this vegetable stuff worked on. Oh yes, a glamour shot in the shade. Well, this has been a fun farming video, especially with plastic tractors. It's a nice one. Maybe it'll turn me into a case fan. Love the view from up there. I'll catch you guys later with more fun farming action. Well, it's always fun to get rototiller action shots. I kind of missed out on Dad rototill in the backyard where I disced with a 730 case. But we're here out front. Had the chickens here quite a while last fall in the winter. And this got chisel plowed twice. The first time was when I chisel plowed this whole field out front here. And I kind of worked it when we planted the sweet corn. And I came out this morning and chiseled it 90 degrees to how it was chiseled before, because we're going to run the plastic this way, and it'll help the rototiller get in good and deep. So you can see there, it's buried in the kind of the furrow, we'll say. And I think I may have messed up because the water runs from the road towards the pond, and maybe it wasn't a good idea to till it at all this way. I don't think the camera necessarily picks it up, but I can kind of see slight slight, ever so slight waves. So, this is just a quick little clip here, and in a second in the video, and a lot longer than that in real life here, I will be laying plastic out behind the greenhouse. Really need to find a grill for the 29. It bounced out during hay season. The aftermarket one we put in was not very good quality.